the greatest
show
of all time. We have a man that in his own modest way can tell you,
I don't like it. I'm just telling you the truth.
You like it?
No! Listen to my fucking ranting. Listen to what you do to me. I don't believe you anymore.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
hosted by
This guy that ran with every woman that would have him from the time he was 15. You like it?
Yeah.
You want one?
And 90,000 people watching.
Woo!
In my moment of glory. Yeah, no, I'm living a nightmare.
I don't trust you. The fucking hell. You make me want to smoke. You fucked my damn...
Justin Draven.
Wow, Mr. Sarcasm.
Oh, hi, Mark.
The verdict is out, and by unanimous decision, we have voted this is the worst RawafterMania ever. I mean, where do we go from here, people? If RawafterMania is bad, that's not a good sign for the next 12 months. That's not good for the casual fan. You're pushing people that the casual fan has no idea who they are. Hey, newsflash, I've never watched one episode of NXT. Not one event. I've seen the highlights. Never watched one full event. Not 1 minute of it. So all these people who are coming up from NXT, they're all brand new to me. I don't know any of the people that are out there. Right now you're catering to the social justice warrior crowd. You're pandering to the feminist crowd. You're pandering to the internet crowd. And that's not good, my man. It's not good. Because like I said, I'm a lifelong fan. I've never watched one episode of NXT. So when I'm casually flipping through the channels and I'm seeing that your Raw Women's Champion is Rhea Ripley and your SmackDown Women's Champion is Bianca Belair, I have no clue who they are. I mean, luckily you have Bobby Lashley as the Raw Champion and Roman Reigns as the SmackDown Champ, because they at least have name value. I have no idea who those two girls are. Not one single clue. I mean, I know who they are. I've heard their names, but never really cared to watch one of their matches. And now, they're both women's champ of each respected brand. Not a good look for the casual fan. For the diehard, sure. They're ecstatic right now. The internet marks, sure. They're in heaven. But for the casual fan who just flips through every week, they're lost. Because I know I'm lost. And now don't get me wrong, I'm not taking away from their accomplishments. That's amazing. Congratulations to both women. I'm just saying you might have been passed the torch before you might have been ready. And then what do they do anyway? They go and bring Charlotte Flair back. They inject her into the picture. And they're not going to stop until she reaches Ric Flair's record belt title holds. Or surpasses it, because she's better and rah, rah, rah. We know, we get it. I don't care. Why give her the opportunity? What makes her the best? I think she's very overrated. I think she's very good, but I think she's very overrated. Give Dana Brooke a chance. She's probably the most improved wrestler I've seen in the past 3 years. You already gave Carmella a chance. Gave Naomi a chance. Give it to Mandy Rose. Give it to the other one, Liv Morgan. I know, I just picked all the white girls. I'm trying to think of someone else who might be better too. I just don't know who else is on the roster. And don't turn that shit into this anyway. It's not what it is. I'm just saying these other girls have been there longer. And they all say, oh, well, this girl deserves it or this person deserves it. They all deserve it. They're all out there doing the exact same job. In that case, I think seniority should take it. That's all. They're talking about being equal opportunist. First of all, what makes Rhea Ripley so good? And what makes Bianca Belair so good? That spot with Sasha Banks where she held her up above her head and walked her or whatever. Sasha Banks is like 30 pounds. It's not that big a feat. I don't know. Same with Charlotte, like I said. What makes her the chosen one? I think she's overrated. I think she's very good. But what do they see in her to where they keep pushing her? Or they make her like the standard? Because let's face it, they're gifted these titles. They don't actually win them. And so far, Charlotte has been gifted the most title runs. Reigns. Whatever. Is it just because she's Flair's kid? I think so. Because I'm not very impressed otherwise. Again, she's great. But to put her at like legendary status already? No, you don't have enough time entertaining me. Your dad's been around for like 60 years. And he hasn't even been recognized as a legend until like 22, 23 years ago. So, yeah. Let's not jump the gun on that one. Will she get there? Absolutely. Is she there? No. No. Can't work for one place and then be a legend. I'll tell you who's on their way to being a legend. My motherfucking dude, Bobby Lashley. Yeah, that's right. Hate it all you want. He's on his way to be a legend. He's worked in more than one company. He's been the champ in every company he's worked. He went to MMA, has a pretty good record. I don't think he's undefeated, but I'm pretty sure he holds a pretty solid record. He's come into his own as a performer. He just does need to act a little bit more aggressive. But he's definitely on his way to being a legend. Especially now. Champ of the record bear, or the bar setting, I guess. I don't know. He's the champ of the company that set the standards. There you go. Standard. And I do feel bad for him. Because I can almost guarantee you he only signed back with the company. Because they did promise him a title run. But I'm willing to bet, most importantly, they promised him a match with Brock. And that never materialized. And I'm upset about that because that's money. I don't care what anybody thinks. You can say no just to be a hater all you want. I'm the hater commentator. Let me tell you, that would be money. It would be money. Those two big hosses, those fucking beasts just butting heads. That would be the King Kong versus Godzilla match right there. It would be destruction. That could be where Bobby but hones in on his aggression, on his match with Brock. But no. Who do you guys have him go against in his last 5 to 10 matches? You got Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, you got Rey Mysterio. Come on. Drew McIntyre, okay. Ricochet. Like, come on. Bobby Lashley was in the company. You had him doing that bullshit with Lana. That bullshit with Lio Rush. You guys missed the boat. Again, broke up the Hurt business. Like, what's going to happen to Cedric and Shelton Benjamin now? Probably just going to flounder mid-card, if that. Probably wrestle dark matches now. Like, come on. Something starts getting good or has the potential to be good and you guys bury it. I just don't understand why you don't try to make everybody stars. It's not... Okay. We get it, it's scripted. But it's given the presentation like a sport. Almost every athlete has fans and is a star and is treated like a star. They're not buried all the time. Yeah, okay. You can have them lose, but then have them win again on a rebound match or something. You can't just have straight jobbers. Just put them in that role and then they lose to everybody. No, man, you gotta balance it out a little bit. Like, come on. You guys are so petty and you'll hold down the stars that everybody loves and you'll push people that nobody really cares about and then wonder why the fans give you backlash. No pun intended. You can't have it both ways. Like, not only did I not watch WrestleMania this year, I was disappointed because I didn't watch it because, like I said, I usually watch it every year if I can. But this year I had no investment, no need, no want, no desire. And I'm glad to say I didn't waste my time watching RawafterMania because they dropped the ball just as hard. How you gonna go from live fans for WrestleMania and then back to the Thunderdome on Raw? Like, I just had to say something. And now I'd like to say, if you liked what you heard in today's episode, give us a like, comment, and a subscribe. Just to be nice. And then if you really want to be nice, you can hit that notification bell so you're aware of every time I drop a new episode, which is pretty frequently. I don't even know why I'm really asking. I know you're gonna. You're a mark. And the show's called Calling All Marks. So whatever you mark out about doesn't even have to be wrestling. I talk about other stuff too. Go back, check out my other videos. I got one about Opie and Anthony. You ever heard of them? Do some research. You're welcome. I'll talk about movies. I actually just finished the Snyder Cut today. Pretty good. Could have cut a lot out though, I'll be honest. Either way. Hit like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for receiving this audio transmission as I hitchhike across